Good morning, Dudley. So as Ted told us, it's been 1 year and 1 month since we've been together, talking to both the people that listen to us. So, Happy New Year, Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you had a great Easter and Passover. Joanne, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I make a motion to approve the minutes for February 12th meeting.
Second.
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve the executive board meetings for February 12th, not to be released at this time.
Second.
May I ask why?
I was just going to release them all in June at the
Okay.
June meeting.
Okay.
And turn them over all at once.
Gotcha, unanimous.
I make a motion to approve the following motor vehicle abatements for the month of February 2021 of $28.45 and 9 cents, and March 2021 of $9,354 and 84 cents.
Second.
Unanimous.
I make a motion to approve the FY 20201 real estate revised commitment in the amount of $7503.
Second.
I have to abstain, so
Okay.
majority has it.
Yep. I make a motion to approve the FY 222 Farmland Valuation Advisory Commission average per acres values for chapters 61, 61A, 61B, chapter land.
That's in the back of your agenda. And
So if anybody wonders what this is all about, we set values in the town of Dudley, but the state sets values for 61A, 61, 61B chapter land. So we have no say in it, it's just here's the numbers. Tom? Do you want to pull
I
it
didn't want to interrupt you, but I will second it.
on? I'm just trying to explain that, here chapter 61, it's all that, so. Unanimous.
Okay, I think we hit everything other than looking at May 14th for a date for our next meeting.
I'm sure I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be back.
Anything else we need to know about? Anything exciting happening? The values must be going crazy in
the
town.
values are going crazy. It's all
Our coefficient
$100,000
of
moving
conversion
every
is
step.
just blown up, right?
And I brought them way up last year.
I know.
Good thing I did.
I
Okay.
know.
Anything you see happening that'll be coming up that we need to pay attention to?
No, I'm just maybe working on the building permits, working on the new growth.
Okay.
So,
Income and expense forms are out. We're just waiting for some people to return them. Second mailing went out.
so tell us about this new website you were talking about.
Oh, so we had some interns working here from Nichols College, and one of them is going into IT, so he revamped our whole website.
So when you say revamped, what does that mean?
It's more user-friendly, it looks nicer,
Oh,
it's easier to navigate. It's easier for us now to post meetings, we're still learning, so if people don't see meetings or
so you don't have to
agendas
post it on the board, you can post it on the website?
No, we still have to post it on the board, we have to post it in the police department in the book. But this is more convenient for people to just look online if they
Oh,
want to. We're still training, so if people out there looking for a vacation, there's some hiccups with it.
So you're talking about in-house, you can book your vacation on this website?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Your vacation?
Yeah, what did you use?
No. I said we can post our own agendas and meetings on there, but be patient because
Vacation, okay.
be
Sorry.
patient because we
Let me
can't.
turn my hearing aid up.
We're still learning.
Gotcha.
And Carlos, who did this, the intern, is, they weren't interns, I'm sorry, they're Nichols College students and graduates that helped out with floaters.
Yeah?
And he was lucky enough to get a good full-time job out in the Boston area, I believe. So we're still working with him, trying to get him to come in or have a Zoom meeting to get all the hiccups out. So whoever looks at it, be patient, it's a work in progress.
Great,
Good.
great.
Okay.
So when will the town hall return to full hours?
I don't know. We haven't heard anything.
I mean, is there a reason we stay closed to the public?
I don't know. I know Webster's open.
I know.
To full time
Yeah,
for the
that's
public.
right.
I know.
It's up
I
to the
just-
powers that be, I just do what I'm told.
Oh, no, I know that, I
Yeah.
just wanted,
I haven't heard anything
Okay.
about opening up though.
Well, it's kind of nice when we had to go through all the abatements and everything else for people to be able to have access. People feel better being able to talk to somebody like Lisa to help them fill out a form, hands-on,
Absolutely.
on doing all of that. So for us, it's kind of important.
It's nice for us, we miss the public too.
Yeah.
It's nice to see people coming to the counter again.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed having the quiet time to get things done and get caught up, but we do miss the public, especially our seniors and veterans.
Oh.
Yeah, and those are the people that can't go on the website and navigate it.
That's
I mean,
right.
that's really,
Yeah.
you know, that's nice for people. I mean, I don't think I've set my clock on my VCR correctly for a long time.
Look at Tom.
I don't know, do we even have VCRs anymore? But anyways.
So it's nice now, though, the kiosk is closed, the kiosk hours are open to the public, so at least some can come in, but the retirees can come in, but it's tough for people that are working. So
Yeah.
we're still doing a lot by email and fax.
So we're not open Thursday nights or none of that
No,
stuff? See, that doesn't make sense to me, why we're not.
I don't know. I think maybe John might be waiting until all the vaccinations are out first.
So that'll be next year
Everybody.
then? I mean, you got a large percentage that's not gonna take the vaccine.
Right.
Well, the other part is with these Zoom meetings, people don't really get a chance to participate. You
Right.
know, it really shuts out a lot of the public. As you
Right,
mentioned, not
yeah.
everybody's got a computer, not everybody is tech savvy to be able to participate.
Right.
And it's nice to be able to ask a question, get it answered in person, a little different. And then we complain that people don't participate.
Right.
So it's like the catch-22.
So maybe, you know, once what are the vaccinations are not available to
I
everybody,
didn't
right?
read this.
You don't have to, we're in person now.
Oh, why'd you
That's
stick
the
it in
old
here?
one. That's the agenda, the meeting minutes from the last meeting that we had to do that. What was I saying?
I need a copy of Rabies.
Oh, that's old.
I sent it in.
That's old. That's been sitting in your folder.
Oh,
Oh,
clean out your folder.
fine, I didn't even know it was dirty.
So I'm thinking that the vaccinations aren't available to everybody yet, right?
Yeah, opening up pretty much, I think,
Yeah.
at the end of this month for us.
So
Well-
maybe in another month we'll be open to the public.
Yeah.
John might be waiting until the vaccine is available to everybody.
Yeah,
And then once it is,
Well,
then everybody that could get it,
the
got it.
endangered species have all been got, you know, people like me have gotten their shots. So it is this age group that presented the largest percentage of deaths in hospital stays. So
I don't know.
I don't know either.
how have we made out as far as staffing our office? Are we still kind of
Oh,
digging our way
short-handed.
out, or what's happened for us?
We're pretty good right now. We're pretty good. Being closed helped us a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's the problem. You're
But I'm not
closed.
out doing building permits, I can tell you that much. So that's gonna be a big scramble.
Oh,
Oh.
you're not out doing them.
No, I am, but not, this is the time of year that it picks up for me to go
Well,
out
of
and do.
course.
I mean, I'm still doing the sales and
Okay,
the finals, the
so you haven't done
occupancies.
decks and stuff like that?
No.
Yeah, okay,
No,
that makes
I
sense.
have to do all those, now that the nice weather's here, so I'll be out most of the time.
I'm not sure the public understands. Being able to do that is revenue that you bring into the town by keeping all of those records updated to add those things on.
And most towns have just one person that does that.
Yeah.
You know.
What
Yeah,
could
most-
we be doing that would give us, I mean,
You know, we're supposed to be a three-person office, like every other town around us, and we're not.
so do we try putting in a request again, even though we may
Oh, my God.
know the answer?
We have to probably try to get the money for the person that's already here to stay before we add another person, because we could lose the person we have.
Yeah,
And the salary study is going very well. John is focusing on a couple of people that are grossly underpaid, ours included. And
how about
to
the Assessors Board?
bring them up and bring them up before they do anything
Yeah,
else.
of course.
So,
Of course.
baby steps.
Okay. I guess I don't have anything else other than I will pick up papers today. I'm gonna juggle my schedule. I was thinking about not running again, but I am gonna do that and just cut back on a few other things, because as I tell everybody, I came with the town. I guess I'm sticking with the town for a while longer is the way it's gonna
Well, we're
work.
such a controversial board.
Well, I think that's absolutely great. I mean, Joanne and I were talking coming up here. She's absolutely the perfect person for the job from a qualification standpoint and then, of course, from experience. She's,
I was very disappointed that you weren't gonna pull papers.
Well, you know what, you get bogged down on a lot of stuff, and then you serve on a few more committees, and your time is gone, and you say,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do this, but we, I think, have been able to help the town in what we've done and keep a watch, so.
well, if you go back to 1978, we've got only one appellate tax board case. One. That's it.
And this board, it's convenient because you're pretty much all self-employed, that you can meet when we meet. Other assessors' offices that I talk to, nobody knows anything about real estate. And they meet at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and their meetings go for 3 hours. Because it's all an opinion of what, it's not the facts and how to assess and how to appraise. It's all about, well, I don't think that house is worth that much. And so you butt heads because it's two different personalities with two different opinions. And
But
so
it's
I
not-
go
it's
and I
not-
tell them how well-run we are, and they're like, what? That's unheard of. You know, so I am very lucky that I have you guys as board members because.
Can I retire then?
Huh?
Can I retire?
Now you get 9 more years.
And you're trying, you have to beat the record of the longest person on a public
That's why you have
board
to beat
here.
Tony.
Oh, I beat Tony already.
You did?
I'm 43 years. I'll be 44 in July,
Wow. How long have you been on?
91.
I think I've been over 30,
Yeah.
Oh, moly.
yeah.
I have no idea.
You've been at least.
He started in the last century, so he's got at least 20 something.
One thing I will, I would like to see, I'm on that Economic Development Committee, and I don't know if they contacted you. We had somebody, we have some money available, I guess, to assist people in businesses who've been affected by COVID. And the Economic Development Committee wanted to focus on West Main Street and Village Street. And they're always talking about businesses, et cetera. And to me, the assessors, you're a key person for knowing where these businesses are at and if they need information. I'm curious if anybody has contacted you from, they brought somebody in who's in charge of this and wanted us to walk that whole area, which,
Village Street?
well, Village Street.
They want
yeah.
to see the donut place
Well,
and
you know
O'Connor's Insurance?
what I do know down there, that I thought they should have had the police chief involved, because if there's money available, we certainly should have him looking at traffic if we can use any
Oh,
money to
God.
do
Yeah.
something like that. But I will repeat to them again that I think you're a focal point for information, that they should be more inclusive, and I'd like to see that person be in touch with you on some of that. I said, I ended up not walking it. I gave them a letter telling them my opinions, but I said, we're a source, you're a source of all that
I
information.
had, you know how I had done the class at Nichols for the real estate class to let them know what the assessor does. And it was really good this year because they asked really good questions. But the professor called me up a couple days ago. She had the kids pull a couple properties in town, and one of them is a very controversial piece of property in town, and they didn't know it. So the professor emailed me and asked me questions. I said, we gotta talk on the phone because there's no way I can email all of this. And it's a situation where there's multiple buildings on the property that no permits were pulled. The property, the interior has been changed. That
Do we know about this property?
Well, I don't wanna say
Yeah,
in
I know.
public, so.
Okay.
So a lot of things have been done, and they're questioning it, and when I told her what was going on, she's like, first of all, why would a realtor list it?
Yeah.
And second of all, I said, this is a really good learning lesson for your students by calling the assessor that knows the backstory to the property that's selling. So I says, you let them know that.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Airport Road, the over 55.
Oh, yeah.
That they called on.
Yeah.
So,
Has anybody bought that?
Yeah, actually, I have it under agreement,
Great.
yeah.
now that's gonna be single-family homes
He's
15 feet
switching,
apart?
he's switching it from the duplex scenario to single-family houses.
Oh, my God. What are the prices going to start at? 450?
Well, that's what, honestly, kind of, look in Auburn, look at some.
Oh, I know.
places
That's what I'm saying. They got to start at 450.
I know.
270
But
bucks
I
a
was
foot.
kind of stunned with Lion Road's prices, too.
I was just gonna, that's what I was just gonna
Yeah,
say, Lion
yeah.
is on like, what, for 450, 460?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I got this little subdivision going on in Oxford. Finally, the
Yeah.
road's going in, and I'm at $275 a foot.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And now I'm not making a lot of money.
I'm surprised you're that low, quite honestly.
Well, I am right now.
Yeah.
When I priced my house last year. From start until I started and then finished, it was $100,000 more.
Oh, yeah.
Materials just went, I mean, a stud was $2, then it was $7.
Yeah,
Plywood was $50 a sheet.
I heard Forest Street over off of Jesse Road, that subdivision that's
Yep.
been there for maybe 2
Yep.
years.
Yep.
Somebody had told me they're gonna hold off for a few years because of the price
I don't
of
know
lumber
how,
and
that area is so wet.
the whole lower end is wet, supposedly the upper side is dry. That's what it shows on the plan.
yeah.
Okay.
Some people
know
might have
we all
wetlands
do.
in their backyard a little bit.
Well, the
too,
good
I'm
part is
sure.
we have enough watch guards for all of that, between boards, conservation, and all of that, that people are gonna have to do what they're supposed to
Well,
do.
I can tell you why I'm the only subdivision in Oxford right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just unbelievable what you have to go through.
Oh, I'm sure.
And again, that's not a knock on Oxford, it's just, it is what it is now.
It's tough, yeah.
So hopefully people will realize you are a resource of information when they're coming into the town hall and they want to figure out, it's not just about the building inspector and the building department. I think the assessors play a role to be able to help you get information you need to make some good decisions. So that's another reason that it's good that we're open, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we need a motion to adjourn the public meeting to enter into executive session, not to reconvene into the public meeting.
I'll move then.
I guess we gotta do roll call. Do you have to read anything next?
No.
Well, we've got to
No.
agree to the motion, you have to
Oh,
second
yeah.
it.
You made the motion?
I
No,
mean-
Tom did. Oh, I
Well, I couldn't, I,
second it then.
I'll second
I'll
it.
make it unanimous.
Okay, Joanne Simsack, aye. I guess we gotta do a roll call
Oh.
vote to go in.
Conrad Allen, aye.
Tom Bruce, aye.
Very good.
All right. All set,
Yeah.
Ted.
We're done.